Yeah, we did get it. We got it.
Oh no.
So Diego is I don't know about Diego, man. Diego's gonna get canceled.
Hey, can you delete that?
Nah, B. I mean that's good content, dude. That's good content.
No.
Hey, that's the clip of the day, dude. That's like I think I'm
No.
gonna put that in the beginning of the video.
No.
Like
Man.
put that in the beginning of the video. Like that's some good content right there, dude. Like I don't know if I could just like delete
No.
that.
Are you still streaming?
I'm streaming, yes.
No.
You're streaming right now.
I'm gonna leave.
No,
I'm gonna
don't leave.
leave.
Don't leave. Well,
I'm
if you
gonna
leave, listen,
leave.
if you leave, there's not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make like it's already,
I
you know.
know, but I'm gonna leave.
You know what? You know what, Diego? You know what, Diego?
What?
I'm just gonna edit that clip, and then I'm just gonna post that clip. Like just like literally like a 5 second minute,
No.
a 5 second clip. I'm just gonna upload that. How about that? And then I'm just
No.
gonna like do a remix of it, like you saying it, tick, 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 tick. Nah, Diego, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. I wasn't streaming, but I am streaming now. I'm streaming right now. But I wasn't streaming when I wasn't streaming when you said.
Why the fuck do you have to gaslight me like that?
Uh, hey guys, so right now we're streaming. We're gonna play Minecraft. Well, I'm playing Minecraft and Diego's playing whatever, and we're gonna do a podcast. Uh, by the
Oh,
way, yeah. So that was a server called Porn. I have a server called Porn because I was playing it with a friend of mine.
yikes.
Anyways, no. Okay, so okay. And if you guys are wondering what Diego said, he basically said, you see, so in editing, I'm going to put a beep so people think that I said something, but I actually didn't.
You don't need to put an explanation.
I mean, that's the power of editing. But actually, Diego said, no, imagine. No,
Oh,
he didn't say anything bad. He didn't say anything bad. We're just hyping it up. We're just hyping it up, but he didn't say anything. You know what he said? He said, fuck. Oh man, I said it.
oh.
Damn it. Damn it, I said it. Damn it. Oh well.
Great, now you're getting
Yeah,
demonetized.
now I'm gonna get demonetized. Nah, it's okay. I don't really care. All right, I'm gonna create a world. What should I call this world, Diego? Demonetized.
Mm,
No,
demonetized.
I'm gonna call it uh, Diego said Alex. Oh, I'm gonna call it Alex World.
Oh, yikes.
Well, how is that a yikes? How's that a yikes? Explain further, Diego.
Yikes.
Alex World. Alex is an inside joke that me and Diego have. Uh, it's pretty funny. Okay, so what should we talk about, Diego? Diego.
Yeah.
This is a one on one. Okay, like we need to work together, my guy.
With about what?
We need a fucking. This is a podcast, okay? I'm playing Minecraft, and you're playing whatever, and this is a podcast, okay? We gotta talk. We gotta talk about stuff. Let's talk about the popularity in Minecraft recently. How do you feel about that?
It's all superficial. People are like, "Oh, I'll play Minecraft again," because it's just because of the tenure. Yes, I played Minecraft back when unpopular opinion this time.
Uh oh,
Yes, I
Diego's
played
gonna get
Minecraft.
controversial.
I played Minecraft when I was a lot younger, and yes, it was a lot of fun. But Nowadays, I completely agree with Noct. Minecraft has gone to shit, to be honest. All this like new stuff, and then this whole coin system, where you need to pay to get what's it called? To
Oh, the
get
shaders?
official mods. No, to get
Oh, no,
official
no.
mods, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Official mods? What the heck is that?
Yeah.
What?
Mods, like mods made for Minecraft that have been licensed by Microsoft.
What the fuck? You have to pay for that?
So, specific mods, not all of them. Not all of them, but that's literally the dumbest thing. And then there's like skin packs that you need to pay for as well, which are
Well,
so
wasn't that
incredibly retarded.
wasn't that like
And then,
whoa, you can't oh my god, Diego.
hey, no, no, no,
Oh
no,
my
no, no, no. No, the word,
god.
that word has been, no,
No.
no, 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 no. That word has been that the reason that word's controversial because people kept using it to phrase the people with Down syndrome.
Ah.
And the
I'm gonna
fact
have
that
to
people get
edit this
offended when people use
out.
that word is bad because that just means you're giving more power to the people who do use the word. Unironically.
Wait, you gonna say the same thing about the other word too? You gonna say the same thing about that one too? I dare you to say
No
the same thing
comment.
about the other word. I
No
dare
comment.
you. Oh, no
No
comment about that
comment.
one, huh? No comment about that
No
one, huh?
comment.
Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. All right. All right.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. Anyways. So you don't like so unpopular opinion. Diego doesn't like Minecraft.
It's not that I don't like Minecraft. If you go back to the original Minecraft, the Java Minecraft, I love that one. That one's definitely my favorite. It's
Oh no
just
no 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 no. Uh huh. Uh huh.
it's
Sorry,
just that
there's like a
Minecraft
witch.
nowadays is it's very it's a big letdown.
Is it?
And
I
with all
feel
this
like there's
new
like
stuff
a
that they
lot of
added,
cool
and
new
with all
stuff.
this new stuff that they added, like what call it, like that whole like all these new weird crafting tables that confuse the shit out of me, just
Well,
because
I
I'm an
mean,
old player.
yeah, but I mean, like, there's a lot of new stuff to do. Like it's not as boring because I used to play Minecraft, but I used to like I did everything to do on Minecraft. Like I would literally, I would literally sell houses on Minecraft. Like people would pay me to build houses on Minecraft. So like I would do everything to do in Minecraft. So I got bored. But now there's like a lot of like more things to do and a lot of new animals, creatures, and shit to do. So that's why I'm like, I like it. That's cool. I don't know. I like new things. I'm never like an old
And then
head.
what's worse is that when you play servers, there's so many
Oh,
cheaters. There's
fuck.
so many cheaters.
Is there? Yeah. There's a lot of cheaters. Fuck, dude. I was gonna go vegan in this run. I wasn't gonna eat any meat. You know what? Okay, ignore all those animals I just killed. I'm going vegan by now. For now, right now. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I ain't going vegan. Who am I fucking doing? Who am I
How do
fucking
you even
kidding?
go vegan in
You
Minecraft?
don't, you
Oh, never
don't,
mind.
yeah, you don't kill any animal and you eat like just things you plant and shit, which is
Ah, no, Ruben,
possible.
you just offended the vegan community.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about? How did I?
Yes, you
What?
did.
What? No, I did not. The vegan community. Listen, the vegan. I have friends who are vegans. I literally have friends, like close friends who are vegans, and like they annoy themselves. Like, like how is that? I'm not. I'm fine. Trust me. I'm good.
Apartamento de dos recámaras por $25 Samantha, al mes. Va a pagar $25.
But those Latinos, though. No, I'm joking. No, the only reason I'm saying that is because I'm Latino. Okay, I can say that. I'm Hispanic, so I can say that.
Yikes.
What do you mean, yikes? You say you hate Mexicans all the time.
Ooh. Disclaimer, I
Disclaimer: He is
am
Mexican. Yeah,
Latino.
he is Mexican. So it's okay. We're just joking on our own races. It's okay. In the
Okay, no,
comments
but
section.
talking seriously about the word that I used earlier, the only
You're
reason
really
it's
trying to save your ass. You're really
no,
trying to save your ass.
no. I'm being honest. I'm being
Okay.
honest. I could care less. It's just
Oh.
that the reason people associate that word really bad is because people use that word unironically, specifically towards that community. So then, therefore, you're technically giving that word power. Like for example,
Ah.
a long time ago, there's this horrific word in that time, and the
Oh,
word that
you're
we
talking
use
about
today
you're talking
to
about word
describe
word?
hose, the
Oh,
word that
yeah,
we
yeah,
use
yeah,
today
yeah.
to describe hose, back then that word was way different. It was called being a sausage wallet. Today that sounds
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Back then that was a
Oh.
really big
Oh,
insult.
no, 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 no. You have
That was a really big insult.
you just offended. Oh no!
Yikes. I just defended what?
Ah, if you see what I just did in my screen, you would that's gonna go
I
on a
would
clip.
what?
That's gonna go on a
Did you
clip.
pull did you just pull a PewDiePie on a
Yeah.
black sheep?
No, no, no. I fell. I fell down on a random hole, really deep, deep, deep hole,
Nice.
and I lost all of
Nine.
my stuff, and I have no idea where it's at now. Anyways,
Nice. I'm playing
uh,
Warframe.
yeah, that's sucky game by the way. If you guys like Warframe, no offense to you, it's all good, but it's just not my cup of tea, but it's
Monday.
okay.
Escucha lo que te voy a decir.
Monday.
¿No has comido nada?
Sí. ¿Pero qué pasó? Hold up, I'm gonna just
Yeah, just
close this.
mute. So, hey guys, so Diego's talking to Papa Diego right now. I lost all my stuff, which sucks. How? How am I dying? How am I dying right now? How am I dying? How? What? Okay, yeah, those are not, those are bad. Cool. Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot, and they're bad. Great. What the heck? What the hecky? Oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get it. Minecraft is scary. I gotta get out of here. Okay. Anyways, oh, marshmallows. Marshmallows? Did I really just call those bruh? That's a bruh moment. Okay. Um, I'm should we start all over? Honestly, fuck it. Let's just start all over. I see a thing. Oh, that's a fucking enemy tower. Okay. So, we're gonna start all over. Nothing happened. I'm almost dying. Everything's chill. We just started the game. If you're just, yeah, we're just starting the game. Everything is chill. Everything's okay. My co-host right now is away, but he'll be back soon. Honestly, my goal is to build a house. Uh, that's literally my only goal. If I can't do that, then that's a yikes. Pig! Actually, oh my god, this is a new start. Okay, so I'm gonna go vegan. I'm gonna go vegan this whole run. Okay? So I'm not gonna kill any animals. Any animals whatsoever. They're all gonna be survive. See, look. We love animals here. Except that one. That one's a little. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. That one. Oh, it stopped spinning. I don't know about that one. Anyways, okay. So, we're gonna build. Ooh, I know what we're gonna build. We're gonna build sticks, and we're gonna build a crafting table. Okay. So, crafting table. It's getting dark. It's getting dark, and I'm going to get murked. Sword to protect myself. And that's pretty much it. That's all we need, right? Did I get it? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go over there, and I'm probably most likely going to die. How? 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 No! No! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Oh God, no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, I think we're gonna have to do the old strategy, of I can't even do that. Okay, we're gonna build a hole, and we're gonna just climb. We're just gonna be inside the hole, and we're gonna pray that nothing happens to us.
Yikes.
Hey, dude, listen, like it'd be like that right now.
Pues sí, ¿para qué les compras esas madres? Yo
Yikes.
acabo de tirar uno y aquí está otro rojo ahorita.
I can't see shit right now, honestly, and I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't see anything. Oh wait. Oh, oh. Wow, I really can't see anything. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Okay, okay, so I built a little thing here. Then that should be, yay! So we have a little window. Okay, we have a little window now. Okay, cool. All right, we're making good progress. We're making good progress.
So what should we talk about?
Well, we were talking about we were talking about the word, and then we were talking about how you didn't like Minecraft and how you hate it, and how you're
I
posting.
don't hate Minecraft.
You're posting death threats
really
on
disappointed
everybody
in the direction it
that
went.
is in game development of Minecraft. You're literally posting death threats on them, and yeah,
Jesus.
we were just talking about that. You know, just nothing that serious.
I was disappointed in the direction they decided to go in. Even the original creator of Minecraft, got depression over that.
Over the direction that they were going.
Yeah. Well, it's not the only reason he had a depression, but it was a part of it. He just didn't like the way that they were going with
his idea, his baby.
you could say his passion project.
Yeah.
Minecraft was his passion project. He loved Minecraft.
Yeah, he made it. He made it. He created it. And...
He made it. And at the moment, he's currently working on a game to compete with Minecraft.
Oh really?
And I honestly, yeah, he's working on on his own little project again to compete with Minecraft.
Wow. Okay, I think it's gonna be impossible because I said I was gonna start over and I was gonna do a vegan run, but honestly I think that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be too hard. I honestly can't do it. Like, all respect to all the vegans out there. I know my friends that are vegans. Shouts out to all of you, but dude, I can't. At least not on Minecraft. On Minecraft I genuinely can't. So I'm gonna kill a couple of pigs. Look away, all vegans, all vegetarians, look away. Yeah, and that's how it's gonna be. And that's the
what's your thought on the anti-vax community?
Thesis. Oh my God! Don't get me fucked.
What is your
Ah!
where's your stand? Where's your standing? Yes, where's your?
Okay, 0 deaths. 0 deaths. We have not died yet. We have not died yet.
Where's your standing with the anti-vax community? Are you for or against it?
Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. Okay, so if I say that they're dumb and I'm offending them, and I don't want to offend anyone, but if I say that I'd have no comment, then that looks like I'm agreeing with them, but I'm not agreeing with them.
No. You wanna know what my standing is?
What?
Survival of the fittest, my guy.
No.
Selection.
Yeah, natural selection.
Natural selection.
That's it right there. Literally natural selection. Honestly, I feel
Only
bad.
the intelligent survive.
I genuinely feel bad.
feel bad for the children.
For the children and for the parents. Like, no, not even for the parents. Fuck the parents. The parents are so dumb. The children. That's what I feel bad for. The children that are like,
Did you hear about the child? Did you hear about the child who turned 18 and then went behind his mother's back and got all his vaccinations?
oh my
And
gosh.
his dumbass mom's like, "Oh no, you're gonna become gay. You're gonna get autism," and nothing happened.
But that's the thing. It's like, okay, so the anti-vaxxers, like their claim is like, oh, you're my child, you become gay or you have like a chance of being autistic. Are they saying
No, no,
that
no.
being autistic
Here's
and being gay is bad?
that's the thing. And
Hello?
why aren't those
Hello?
communities getting angry?
Exactly.
Why aren't those communities getting angry?
Like that's like,
And
hello?
then
I would be
and then
furious.
the newest development in the research shows that
Oh my God,
the
this is
reason
gonna be so
why they
dumb.
become gay, the
The
reason
frogs
why
are
they become gay,
the water's turning the frogs gay.
The waters turn.
The waters are turning the frogs
waters turn. Is that what happens? Is that DNA from aborted fetuses from gay couples is being used in vaccinations, which is why it turns them gay.
How? So they just put in like they just put in website being like, oh, LGBT people needed, and then they just like take their friggin' DNA or some shit. Besides, that's not even how that works. How does it? Oh my God.
Here, let me go to Reddit. Reddit.
Oh my God, Reddit, dude. Oh my gosh. All right.
Yes.
This is a little segment. This is a little segment in our show called Oh Reddit. That's literally what it's called. It's called Oh Reddit because how toxic Reddit is. We literally need a whole segment that's like oh
The last
Reddit.
thing an unvaccinated child sees before they die covered in essential oils.
What the heck?
Yeah, they're actually starting to use essential oils to cure diseases. The anti-vaxxers. Fastest way to become an ER doctor. Can I do it online? You have to go to medical school to be a doctor of any kind. Let's see. Should anti-vax parents be charged with child abuse? 99% said yes.
Yes.
Vaccinating
Yes.
your fucking child. Vaccinate your fucking child, or I swear to God, fuck no. I meant to send. Wait.
One of my
Shush.
what?
Why are you going to Glendale?
Let's just go to Glendale randomly. Yeah. Couple miles away. Honestly, Glendale isn't that far, but
Some people rejected his message. Vaccines don't cause autism. Shut up. They hated Jesus because he told them the truth.
oh my God.
Yikes. Dead kids be like anti-vax kid. Ooh, tinnitus, purchase. Ooh, rubella. Straight facts. Studies have shown that unvaccinated kids have much lower chances of showing signs of autism than vaccinated kids, but that is mostly because kids rarely show signs of autism before the age of 4.
One of my friends was literally like, yo, I've never met a non-vaccinated kid. And I'm like, yeah, because they don't live long.
They don't.
They're not here
Let's see,
for very
found a
long.
pro-deather in the wild. I am saddened to say that one of the biggest things we're being lied about by the medical community and the government is not found among anyone's answers. Is everyone afraid to bring up that for fear of nasty negative comments? Probably, and this is Quoria, so someone may decide to censor my answer. Vaccine damage happens, and a lot more than what we're being told. My family has sacrificed the health of 3 of its youngest members to vaccine damage, and we're ignored. No one wanted to report the vaccine damage because the pharmaceutical companies want to keep you believing my family members are merely the one happenstance. I realize there's only one way that people will believe how dangerous vaccines are, and that will be when more important people than me watch their children experience damage. The worst part of all, we all believe vaccines were safe about 20 years ago too. Maybe your child is next. I expect mean comments. Just pretend you're speaking to the 3 vaccines. Yikes.
What? Really? Is that like actually someone that genuinely?
Yeah. Yeah, that's an actual comment
Dude.
that somebody genuinely posted, unironically, dude.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe that there's actually people like that in the fucking world, dude. Like that's scary. I like genuinely that's scary. Like you would think if vaccines were actually really bad, why are like a lot of like literally everybody for decades?
Vaccines? No, here's the thing. Vaccines really were bad. There'd be somebody out there actually doing something about it.
Exactly. Like it wouldn't be like it would be
It would be
something that would
Scenario. It would be a way different scenario. If something was like, for example, like when heroin was being used to cut to no, what was it? When meth
Oh,
was
yeah,
being used to
meth.
cure common colds.
Yeah.
Meth was being used to cure common colds, and then some scientists were like, "Oh shit, this actually causes a lot of damage." And then instantly, nothing that's happening right now was happening back then. Instantly, people were like, "Oh shit, this is really bad," and they stopped using it.
Oh shit,
now
meth
people-
is bad.
Well, I mean, it was a new drug at the time.
Yeah, and people didn't
But-
people
Yeah, you can't blame them too much, but like if vaccines really were bad, there would be bigger people doing something about it. Did you know actually Donald Trump is an anti-vaxxer?
you know how okay, so I how can we make this
I'm not
man
joking.
more hated?
That's not a joke.
How can we make Donald Trump more of a dumbass? Let's make him anti-vaxxer.
He's an anti-vaxxer.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, he posted something about anti-vaxxing, and I'm over here like, what? I was like, okay, global warming, okay, that can pass, but
Global warming can Diego, shut the fuck up, dude.
no, I believe in global warming. Don't get me wrong, but like, he's a politician. He's a businessman. Of course, they're not gonna. No, of course they're not gonna believe in global warming, but you'd think that they'd at least be intelligent enough to believe that vaccines are good, right? Is that too much to ask?
Right? Question mark? Right? Worried?
Is that too much?
Worried?
Is that too
right?
much to ask?
Worried? Right?
And here's the funnier part: you'd think that Donald Trump would at least pretend to believe in global warming, so that he can make more money.
And I feel bad for you. I feel bad for all of you.
Am I wrong?
Bad
Yeah.
for all of
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
There's a lot of weird things in this world.
Weird things, more like dumb things. It's like
Potato, potato. Potato, potato. Same difference.
yeah.
And then there's this whole school shooting thing, which honestly is probably my biggest pet peeve at the moment.
school shootings.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Or
like
any shootings of any kind, to be honest.
yeah. That's why people like honestly. Like I don't know for anybody that for any viewer that's like not in America like congratulations. It's not a big problem for you, but here in America, like it really is like an issue, and honestly, like that's the thing, dude. Like, can you
First
imagine?
is that the average American is supposed to be ignorant to all these things, and they're proud of it. That's the worst part.
Yeah,
They're
and
like,
it's-
if you don't like it, then leave. Like, mate.
what?
Like, mate, relax.
No, it's like, oh, our place is shitty. If you don't like it, leave. I'm like, what? Isn't the point for it not to be shitty? Oh man, I fucking did it wrong.
Exactly.
Like, isn't the point for your country to be okay, not to be like fucking ass. And like can you imagine like other countries that's like they're good, they're literally fine, and then America that's like, oh well, we got fucking school shootings and
No,
shit.
every country has its bad things.
It has its
Europe
bad
is having a
things,
big
but
money problem right now.
yeah,
And
but
then there's
that's not killing
Africa.
people. That's not killing people. It's not killing
No, you're
people.
right. You're right. It's not killing people.
It's like
And
it's
there's
like
actually a lot of countries making fun of America at the moment because
honestly, we're a
of all
fucking
the dumb
laughing
shit we're
stock.
doing.
We're a laughing
We're a
stock
big
to other
laughing stock,
countries.
yes.
And it's like,
Do you remember what happened when in the first day that Trump was elected?
oh, that big meme. Big meme.
Huh?
Big meme.
Wait, do you know what we're talking about?
The election hack shit.
No. China and almost no 75% of our trading deals immediately backed out. They said no.
That's a yikes.
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't know. I don't really follow like tradings and shit like that of America. Honestly, like
And our stocks dropped
Sto-
incredibly.
our stoinks?
Our our stoinks.
Our stoinks dropped? That's depressing.
Yeah.
That's literally depressing, dude. That sucks. That's oh my god, dude. Honestly, we just need we it's almost guys, if you're here in America and you can vote, like November, dude. Fucking November. Next year. Yeah, right, next year. Yeah, 2020. Fucking vote, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking vote. Like, did you remember that meme that's like, oh, don't vote. Oh, like, why would I vote? My country. Like, there was a whole thing that's like a lot of young people not voting. Did you remember that? Do you remember that? I think it was like when Trump got elected, like a lot of people didn't vote. Either they voted for Hillary.
No, a very large people didn't vote.
Yeah, like they didn't vote.
You know how many people?
I'm
I
like,
think it was
my
a couple
God.
thousand people legit went to the woke up, drove to the polls, and voted for Harambe.
oh yes. Oh my gosh, I remember when that was
Yes.
a thing. Fucking
Oh my
Harambe.
god! I was like, "What the fuck are
Oh
you
my
doing?"
gosh. And then we're like, it's funny. It's funny how like Americans, like, and I say like I'm American as well, so like I'm making fun of myself as in a way, but it's like, oh, let's vote for Harambe. Then Trump gets elected. Bro, not my president. Not my president.
What? Yes.
Oi,
Oh my
oi,
god!
Not my
Not my
president.
president.
Not my president. I'm like, dude, come on. You voted for Harambe. Like, come on. Like, it's so dumb. It's like if you're gonna like really, you can't really talk, honestly. Like, you could only
No,
talk if
even
you
what we're
voted.
saying, even what we're saying right now is gonna be very controversial. People might
Honestly,
give
it
us a
is.
lot of shit for this.
Honestly, it
Yes.
is. We are, but like,
People aren't
honestly,
gonna agree with us.
I don't care. Like, listen. This is what I want in like this podcast. Like, we're real. You get me? Like, we're gonna speak the
Yes.
real. Like, no matter how fucking controversial we are. Like, dude. Like, if you're gonna if it's bullshit, we're gonna call you out on it. And like, that's what it is. You know how many people voted? Literally,
Everyone gets shit.
Harambe. Everyone gets shit. We're not.
I'm
we're
gonna
not
take a page from
discrimination.
Filthy Frank right here. Everyone gets shit.
Everyone gets shit. Literally everyone.
Everyone gets shit.
It's like okay, so back to the topic. If you're gonna if you're gonna get mad at like our president now, I'm not saying he's good. Like literally, I don't like it. I don't like
He's
it.
not good.
He's not good. He's
No.
an idiot. But if you voted for Harambe, you can't say shit. Like I don't know.
You have
Like,
no ground to stand on.
You literally
no
don't.
ground to stand
I don't feel like you have a say in like our government because you voted for a fucking monkey that died or an ape. I don't know whatever the fuck he was or a gorilla. Sorry, a gorilla. You voted for a gorilla, dude. Like I don't know, Chief. I don't know, but I hope honestly
Yeah.
this election, please vote. Like fucking vote, guys. Like vote for. I'm not saying who to vote for because I can't like we can't do that, you know. But
True.
but
Who's even who are the candidates?
I know Bernie Sanders is gonna be up there, dude.
I know Bernie, Joe Biden,
Oh fuck
Donald
Joe Biden,
Trump.
dude. Fuck Joe Biden. Actually, okay, little story. No, sorry, I'm controversial. Fuck, honestly, I don't like Joe Biden. But like,
Joe
um,
Biden came to our school, remember?
yeah. Okay, so little, yeah, I know, and I was gonna tell them that. I was gonna tell them. So little story time. Joe Biden, he didn't come to our school, but he was like next to our school, basically. He was
No,
in a
he
he,
came to a King Taco across
yeah,
our school, and he met
across our school.
our ex-principal, and
And a couple
um
of teachers that, oh, some students too,
and a
some
couple
students.
teachers and a lot of students.
Yeah. Yeah, he and one of our teachers, I'm not gonna name him, but he was our AP World History teacher. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I'm not gonna name him because I don't know, I don't have his permission to get me. So it was
Yeah.
our AP history teacher. We told him like, hey, like Joe Biden was in King Taco. Would you like to meet him? And he remember what he said, or I think I told you what he said, right? He was like, fuck no.
No,
Like I don't
I
want to
was
meet
there.
that.
I was there.
Yeah.
I
What did he
was
say?
there.
What did he
He's
say? You
like, I'd
tell him.
rather
Tell him.
die.
Yeah.
He's like, no, and no. He said, I'd rather die. And then we asked, okay, well, what if you did go? And he's like, nah, trust me, I'll leave in handcuffs.
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
and he was
Jesus.
and he was dead ass. He was like, I don't. Why would I want to meet someone that is responsible for a lot of African Americans being in jail right now? And I'm like, yikes, that's really true. And
He was like, I'd probably leave in handcuffs, is what he said.
and he voted. And don't quote me on this. I'm actually pretty sure he voted pro for the Vietnam War, which I'm like, bruh.
You do know. What was the whole thing about the Vietnam War, right?
Wasn't it for like drugs?
For money.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it always is. It genuinely always is for money.
Yes, it is.
And it's like, I don't know. It's like you would think we'd have enough money, but no, we don't. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough money. We always need to get more monies.
And
I don't
then
know.
speaking about money, then there's this whole U.S. debt, and then when you get to U.S. debt, you go to JFK. And the thing about JFK is that yes, he's the president who got us out of a bunch of debt really fast, but then there's the whole assassination, but here's the thing though, what if he didn't get assassinated? You do know he was responsible for the Cuban war,
Yeah.
You do know he was responsible for the Cuban Missile Crisis, right?
Yeah, so if he
Yeah.
wouldn't have been, see, that's the thing. If he wouldn't have been assassinated, then we would have been in World War III. But,
Yes.
but when our timeline, which is like he was assassinated, I don't know if it's better. Like, is it better? Like,
I don't know.
I probably sound dumb. That's like, you think World War, like I can already hear in the comment section, you think World War III is better than anything? Like, no, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that like, what would have happened? Like, I don't know. I know that we're not in the worst position, but then again, we're not in the best position. I mean, I
No,
don't
we're in the
know.
worst position. You get to dimensions. Out of a bunch of dimensions we could have lived in, we live in one where superheroes don't exist.
Shut the hell up.
Where Spider-Man doesn't exist.
Oh man, that's depressing. That's depressing. Yeah. Honestly, what if? Okay, but next topic. Next topic. We're moving on to topics. What do you like? If superheroes actually existed, like that would be very controversial, to be honest. Because then there'd be like there'd be
It would be
humans.
a whole like many situations could happen. I've read a comic where everybody has superpowers, right? And like in the Incredibles, there's these whole things that could happen. If everybody has superpowers, then nobody's special, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But then you get to this idea where the person with the strongest power has a higher standing in society, right?
Yeah.
But then you get to this Incredibles situation where superheroes are causing a lot of damage and stuff like that, and superheroes become illegal. That whole thing it's really interesting.
Yeah, and it's
I mean,
very
it even happened. It even happened in the Marvel comics. If you ever read the storyline of the Civil War, basically what happened is that
yeah.
basically what happened is that if you watch the movie, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But if you read the comics,
whoa, that's probably the most controversial thing you've said this whole fucking podcast. That's probably the
I'm
most
joking.
controversial thing.
I'm joking. Okay, so if you only watch the movies, then you're missing out on a lot. But what happened? But what happened in the comics is that basically Iron Man and Captain America were having like a great time saving the world, but they caused a lot of damage, right? And the U.S. government was like, "Hey, we can't be having this."
Yeah, because it's like it was killing actual people.
And Iron Man was like, "It's fine. I'll pay for it anyway." And they're like, "No, that's fine, but you're causing a lot of damage to people as well."
Yeah, the lives.
The lives. And then what happened was that basically this Superhero Identity Act came out, and basically in order to be a superhero, you needed to have a license. But in order to get a license, you need to give away your secret identity. And Captain America wasn't for that. And
wait, but isn't Captain America openly Steve Rogers?
Yeah, but yes, but here's the thing though. He thought about all the other superheroes who do have to keep a secret identity.
Oh, like
and if you didn't know what happened, what happened was that Spider-Man gave away his secret identity because he was with Iron Man. But what happened is that Kingpin sent out an assassin to kill Spider-Man because he knew who he was. And what happened is that the assassin missed because of Spider Sense and instead killed Aunt May. And Spider was like, "Nah, I'm not having this because of Iron Man. I lost Aunt May." So then
because of Iron Man. Wow, so he blamed Iron Man?
Because of Iron Man. Well, Iron Man pressured him into giving away his secret identity.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a
And you know this, and like in the movie, they got that right. They got that whole like father-son figure right because Spider-Man does look up to Iron Man and a lot.
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, then I trust you." But then he blamed Iron Man. He doesn't hate him. He doesn't hate Iron Man, but he did blame him for Aunt May's death.
Yeah, I mean.
But then here's the worst part. What happened? There's this whole what if storyline in the comics, and what happened in this what if timeline is that what if the assassin missed, and instead of hitting Aunt May, he hit Mary Jane, and Mary Jane died. And you know what Spider-Man did immediately?
Honestly, nobody would really care.
No, do you know what happened though?
What?
He immediately went out to kill Kingpin, and Iron Man had to go arrest him.
Iron Man himself?
Iron Man himself went to go arrest Spider-Man. Yeah. He put cuffs on Spider-Man. Because it's Spider-Man. He is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part. And then here's the worst part. Iron Man, if you don't know, there's this devil in the Marvel Universe. And Spider-Man offered up the soul of his unborn baby to bring Mary Jane back to life.
Unborn baby? Oh, he got...
Yeah.
Who did he get pregnant?
Mary Jane.
Isn't it like some like Superman shit that's like if he busts on someone, like they would kill? They would... No, like, honestly.
No comment.
No, okay. New topic. Like, if superheroes having sex, like, wouldn't it kill them? I feel like it'd kill them.
Depends on a superhero.
Like
if Iron Man did it, no problem. Captain America did it. He'd probably be very, very efficient, if you get what I mean. uh, but then there's somebody like Superman who's like, yikes.
Yeah, he would kill.
And then
Superman
Batman,
literally
nah,
has
he's
like
just a
in
regular
comics.
person.
In comics, like literally, there's been things that like he killed Lois Lane, I think. It's like because they had sex, and it's like, oof.
Yikes.
Seriously, it's like his nut is so powerful. His newts is so powerful that it kills people. But
Speaking about crazy things, did you know what happened to Batman in the most recent storyline of the DC Comics?
dude, Batman. I feel like Batman has a new reboot every fucking month. Like,
No, no. But this one's probably my favorite out of them all. You know what happened?
what did he do? What happened? Is it the
Bat-
Japanese one?
Batman got infected with the Joker serum, and now Joker is Batman.
Oh my god. Joker is
No,
Batman?
but yeah, Joker is
Or
Batman. now.
Batman
And
is Joker.
It's both, because there's two. There's
So
the
Joker-
Batman who laughs and Joker Batman. The Batman who laughs is the Batman that turned into Joker, and Joker Batman is the Batman that's turning into Joker.
So they
It's
switch
this
roles.
crazy timeline.
They switch roles. They basically
No,
switch roles.
there's two. There's two separate ones.
Oh my god.
And they're both from different dimensions. You know what? Let's skip DC Comics because I'm gonna keep talking. Let's skip comics altogether because I'm gonna keep talking, and you're not very interested in comics.
The audience is like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Okay.
No, but DC. Okay. Let's get a little controversial. DC or Marvel?
Stan Lee talked a lot of shit about DC.
Honestly, R.I.P. Stan Lee, guys. Honestly,
Yes.
he was such a fucking goat, dude. Like such a good
That
guy.
dude was an inspiration to
He
a lot of
was.
people.
He was
And-
a fucking sweetheart. He was a sweetheart. He was an awesome guy. And you know what sucks? Like before he passed, there's like a whole controversy about him. And I was like, bruh, really? You're really gonna have a whole fucking controversy about this guy? Like he has done nothing wrong.
I
dude.
mean, unfortunately, Stan Lee did have a drug problem
I mean,
when he was in his
when he was young.
when he was in his no, when he was actually like in his 40s, 50s.
Really? I
He
didn't
had
know
a
that.
drug problem. Yeah, he had a drug problem.
I mean, what?
But he
famous
got
person-
over it.
What famous person doesn't have a drug problem these days? Let's be honest.
That actor from whatchamacallit? The first one that comes to mind is that actor from The Office.
Oh, I know what
What's
you're
his
talking about.
name?
The main character guy.
No, the boss.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Yeah, him.
some would doubt the main character, but I see him as the main character. He doesn't
Yeah,
have a
but-
drug. He doesn't have a drug problem.
He never had a drug problem.
Oh,
Oh, somebody else who comes to mind. Keanu Reeves.
oh yeah. And oh my God, Keanu Reeves, my guy. Keanu Reeves.
I feel bad for Keanu Reeves though because he hates all the attention he's getting.
Yeah, because he's a very like quiet guy. He's a very like
Yeah.
I'm not here type of guy. And
He,
like
he enjoys his space.
that's what makes him like a sweetheart. That's what makes him like very appealing
Yeah,
because
that's what makes it worse for him though.
yeah, literally he hates it. He's like please don't give me attention. But it's like he's
he
like
really and he
he's like-
can't take huh?
he's like please don't give me attention, but then it's like aw, he's saying to not give him attention. Let's give him $1 million. Let's give him $1 million and watch him and see what he does.
And if you didn't know, he can't take a compliment gracefully.
Oh, he really
If
can.
if somebody gives him a compliment, he dodges it.
Yeah. No, you. No, you're.
You're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking.
Take it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Did you know
honestly.
that guy actually got a free copy of Cyberpunk?
Yeah, he did. Oh my gosh. Honestly, we need more people like Keanu Reeves in our lives. Like, he's a sweetie. He's a good guy.
Yes, he
He's
is a
one of
good
the
guy.
he's one of the good ones in the industry.
He's one of the good ones.
'Cause there's a lot
Oh,
of fucking
this actually isn't widespread knowledge, but Keanu Reeves accidentally got married
Oh
to
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
coworker.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know. And then that coworker like rubs it in like
Yeah,
all
that
the fucking
coworker rubs
time.
it in.
I forgot what's her name, but
But
yeah.
here's the even funnier part. He doesn't mind it. He doesn't
Oh
care.
yeah, he doesn't
He's
care.
like, all right then.
He's like, all right, I don't care. Because he generally, I don't feel like he cares about anything. Like, I kind of feel bad for Keanu Reeves because he's like, he's a sweet guy, but like, I feel like he's depressed. Like, genuinely, I feel like,
He is depressed.
yeah, like, I feel like,
He's openly said he's depressed.
yeah. And which is okay
Ruben, you
because,
gotta catch up.
shut
You
up,
gotta
okay?
you gotta keep with the knowledge.
With the
man.
Keanu Reeves knowledge.
With the Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, but like,
knowledge.
see, and that's the thing. That's the thing when it's like, when you get a lot of money, when you get a lot of fame and shit, it's like he's a big testimony. That's like what, like one of the most famous people in the world right now, and he's depressed. You get me? So it's like, oh shit, if he's depressed and he has all of this. But then again, like all this stuff that he has, he doesn't care about. Like he's openly said, like I'd give all this away, and he has. He's given away
has.
so much of his own stuff and own money and own stuff. Like honestly, like he doesn't give a shit about anything. And then that's what makes me feel like he's like really depressed because it's like, what excites him? You get me? Like what does he see a point in like waking up in the morning? You get me? Like if you have everything but like you don't want, but you give everything away and you don't want anything, like what's the point?
Yeah. It's crazy, really.
It really is. It really is. But that's I don't know. I don't know. But I just hope he's like he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I hope he's
No,
okay.
he deserves happiness. But what people need to understand is that they need to give him his space.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's what really needs to happen.
yeah. Some people fucking crazy out here. Keanu Reeves, Keanu. Like I saw him the other day, or I saw the other day was like him trying to get on a motorcycle and like literally paparazzi all over him, and like Keanu this, Keanu that, and he's just like literally.
Yeah, he got pissed.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, he got pissed, but it doesn't like he never looks like he gets pissed. You get me? Like he literally never looks like he's pissed. Literally, like he's the cutest guy.
No, there was one time when a paparazzi put the camera right in front of his face.
Oh, that's annoying.
And he was
I
like,
would get pissed.
No, he was like, why you gotta be such a, well, he's like, why do you gotta be such an asshole? And then the paparazzi was like, oh, and I'm just like, dude, leave him alone, dude. That's all he wants.
Yeah. No, and I was saying like literally because he was in this video that I watched, he was literally like the paparazzi was like Keanu, and then he's just like he was just getting on his motorcycle and he was just like I'm just trying to get home. And I'm like,
I'm just trying to go home.
I'm like, oh Keanu, I'm sorry, guy, I'm sorry. Oh, honestly,
He's just
I
trying to
don't know.
mind his own business. That's the thing. He just wants to be alone. And I mean, you can't blame the guy. His wife died. His kid died. He had a kid who was stillborn. If you didn't know.
Yeah, he has a tragic backstory. But I'm happy.
He was bullied when he was younger. His dad definitely beat him.
Oh yeah, but I'm happy for his success that he's been having.
Yes.
I'm happy for his success. He deserves it.
He really does.
But then again, like that's one of the good cases, you get me? Because there's cases out there that's like horrible people, literally trash people are like the ones that are getting famous and the ones that are getting like recognition and shit. And I'm like,
That dumbass Catch Me Outside girl.
Daniela Bregoli.
Oh, that's probably the worst.
That's your pet peeve.
The
That's like that's the
worst.
one that's like, why is she famous? Is that your one? Because everybody has that one guy, that one person that's like, why are they famous? You get me?
Yeah, that's mine. Why is she famous?
Yeah.
She got famous for doing the dumbest thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine is Lil Pump. I don't know why he's famous.
Ooh, unpopular opinion right here.
Is it? Is it really? Honestly,
Yeah.
no. But he's like
Well,
falling
I mean,
off.
not. It's not
He's
controversial.
he's not
Don't get me
controversial,
wrong. It's not.
but he is falling off. He is like not that
Yeah.
popular anymore.
The
And I'm
Catch Me
actually.
Outside girl. Oh,
Did you hear
thankfully.
that she stopped making music? Because she used to make
Yeah.
music, but she stopped making music recently because she was like,
Oh, Little Tay.
oh my God, her too. Oh, I'm glad that she's not popular anymore. I'm glad that a lot. I'm
I
actually
am
very
too.
grateful that a lot of people aren't that popular anymore
Here's the
because
thing about Lil Tay though. The only reason she was popular is because everyone loved to hate her. You get what I mean?
yeah, and that's the thing. That's like
That's
any publicity is good publicity. I mean, because like
yeah,
it's like even Trump, like everybody hates him, but like like he's the first one in the news every single day. You get me? Like,
yeah.
which is kind of sucks. Like that's how our society is right now. That's like in order to be famous, you need to be controversial. Um, I
That's
mean,
really bad.
that's our society. I don't understand why people say, "Oh, we live in a society." I'm like,
I never
no
understood the
shit.
meaning behind
Like
that.
no shit. Like duh. Like what do you mean? Like what are you talking about? Like
I know
no
there's a
shit. We live
saying.
in a fucking society.
I know there's a meme with that. Is
Is it
that
a
we
meme?
live in a society.
It's
Yeah,
a
but you
trash
can
meme.
tell when somebody uses that as a meme and when someone
Like it's
doesn't use it as a
genuine.
meme.
It's genuine being
Yeah,
like we live in a society. But
we
like
live in a
but
society.
people would say that. I'm like, no shit. Like have you seen like what do you mean? Like what do you mean we live in a society? Like duh. Like duh.
Like
Uh
me.
like where have you been? Hello? I don't know. It's fucking dumb, dude. There's a lot of dummies in the world. We got dummies. I don't know. What's another controversial thing that's happening? Well, we could talk about the Area 51 thing, but that's like
Ooh,
the Area
nah, man, we could
51
talk about it
thing.
for hours.
Honestly, did you see I was gonna ask you that. Did you see the Mr. Beast video?
Mr. Beast? No.
He went to Area 51.
Already?
Yeah, like just to test it out, just to like see how it really is, and to see if like it is actually dangerous and shit. And
No, it's really dangerous.
he literally went to Area 51, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, actually, no, never mind. I actually want that. Never mind. I thought I was putting on the wrong wood, but I actually wanted that wood, so that's good. But anyways, yeah, Area 51, dude. Honestly, we should go.
No, we're not going.
There are literally people that are gonna go. We should
No, I know there's people.
we
I
should
know there's people that are gonna go.
broadcast a podcast in Area 51. You down? You not down?
Yikes.
What's your like biggest pet peeve?
What was it? When dumb people say dumb shit just for the sake of saying it.
So why are you calling me out like that? Like,
Why do you gotta personally
why do you gotta
like that?
personally attack me like that? Why? Like, I don't know. Like, what did I do to you? Like, what the fuck? Dude?
Yikes.
I'm joking. I'm joking. What do you want to talk about? Is there anything? Is
We
that
need huh?
is that Draku in the back?
Yeah, that's my sister playing her music out loud. There's nothing I can do about that.
What's your no, I don't know. I don't know. Diego, you
What's
need
my
it.
what?
I was gonna say what's your like favorite artist, but I kinda know.
Who?
Is it the Gorillas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Arctic Monkeys is a close second.
Arctic Monkeys. Arctic Monkeys is so good. I want to see them in concert.
Yeah.
I want to see them in concert. Okay. Did you? Okay. Here's something that we can talk about. Did you know that Old Time Road, the old time the horses in the back, is being sued?
Uh-huh. Really?
Yeah, he's being sued for copyright because apparently on the beat, uh, there's like this instrumental that was copied by someone else without permission, was sampled without permission. But the thing is, the original is in the piano, and the Old Time Road one is in the guitar, but it's the same strings. So, in your opinion, do you think that's copyright?
It is not copyright because there can only be so many melodies and riffs
And
and
riffs
rhythms
and
on.
strings, right?
Yeah, and like, and legit, if somebody felt like it, they could bring up an old song, and they could literally bring up an old song, and they could be like, oh, this is copyright from this song that came out in 1920, dude.
Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of like I kind of fucking YouTube. Like that brings me to the top.
Copywriting
Yeah.
copywriting music is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay,
Yeah.
there's
There's some cases that it's like,
situations
okay,
there's
yeah.
situations where, okay, that's perfectly understandable, but like but because if it's just the melody though, that's no.
Yeah. Like and also that brings me to the topic of like YouTube and the whole policy of
YouTube
like
is gone to shit.
copyright
People are
shit.
legit starting to think of using Pornhub as a video
Oh,
streaming
yeah,
website.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And streaming sites like DT Live and shit.
yeah.
Honestly, I feel like
You missed.
DT Live should be like the next YouTube, like the next like streaming site. Like cuz YouTube is like I want for one day for every content creator on YouTube to not post on YouTube. You get me? To like just like
Yeah,
a strike on everybody. You get me? It's like
yeah.
we're not taking your shit anymore, and then it's like a peaceful uh rebellion in a way. I feel like that would actually make like YouTube be like, oh shit, this is serious.
Yeah.
Cause it's not fair. It's not fair to anyone that's watching. It's not fair to anyone that's like actually spends money on their videos. And it's bullshit. Cause YouTube is like, oh, our sponsors don't like that, so we can't put that. And I'm like, well, if there wasn't the content creators, then there wouldn't be those sponsors that are sponsoring you in the first place.
Exactly.
So it's like, what, what?
And people are starting to like YouTubers are starting to get their own sponsors now, which
Yeah,
is technically making them lose money
and that's shit. I mean, if
because
there
the
wasn't,
sponsors are starting to starting to protect the content creators directly.
If there wasn't personal, if there really literally wasn't like
If there wasn't,
personal
if there wasn't
NordVPN, if there wasn't,
NordVPN,
if there wasn't, what is it called, Ticketmaster.
if there wasn't Ticketmaster, yikes.
If there wasn't Ticketmaster, if there wasn't these like sites that are actually helping. So yikes, there wouldn't be your favorite creators.
Yeah, dude.
Who
That's-
pays who pays who does YouTube pay these days? Like honestly, like I wanna actually see those analytics. That's like who does YouTube actually pay these days? If any. You get me? Like
Yeah, dude. Main battery mod increases the traverse speed of main turrets. Aiming mod systems increases the firing accuracy of the main battery and secondary battery. Accelerates the traverse speed of torpedo tubes and extends the firing range of secondary battery.
Battery?
What's my primary battery? Oh, it's because I'm playing World of Warships. Okay, first, ammunition, high explosive shells. Second, ammunition, armor piercing, and torpedoes.
no! Okay.
What? What do you have against my
No.
game, dude?
What do you have against minorities?
Jesus. Oh, yikes. Some other dude invited me to a party.
Wait, there's no more.
Go. Just leave me. Just leave me.
No.
Just fucking leave me, Diego.
Jesus.
Do it. Go get milk.
Go get milk.
Go get milk. Fucking do it, pussy. Just fucking
Nah, I'm
leave
gonna
me.
stay here. I shall remain here.
Just leave the podcast, like my father.
No, this is a podcast for a reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, he didn't leave.
Oh my god.
He
You
didn't.
want me to leave, Ruben?
He didn't go and get cigarettes and never come back.
I'm just 18, dude. I can't get cigarettes even if I...
He didn't go get milk and not come back.
Go get milk and don't come back. So if it takes the average man 15 minutes to walk a mile, and my house and the gas station is a mile from my house, then why is it taking my dad 15 years to come back?
Should I tell him or should you?
Who?
You don't get it? It's like, why does it take my dad so long to come back? And then like the audience is like, should I tell him or should you?
Somebody else tell him. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I don't wanna. You know the millennials. I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yikes.
We're not even
Ooh,
millennials.
did you hear about what happened? Did you hear about what happened at the Red Sox?
Red
At the Red
Sox game?
Sox. No, yeah, at the Red Sox game.
Whatever.
They made a millennial station where millennials can take naps, let's see, they can take naps, smoke cigarettes wherever they want, a ton of charging stations, and what else was it? I forgot. But they made this area specifically for millennials, and millennials were offended. And I was like, bruh,
We did this for you,
they did you a favor.
and you're a fucking offended. That's such a millennial thing.
That's such a
Honestly.
millennial thing
Such
to
a
do.
fucking millennial thing. It's like, oh, you waste your time and money to do something for me. Wow, I'm offended. Did you ask me that if I wanted that? Wow.
Can you please move, Monta?
You didn't have any consideration for me and my feelings because now I feel bad.
Do you have any channels?
Now I feel bad because you did this for me. Wow. You had no consideration for my feelings. Oh my god, my
And then
house
there's this whole
is so ugly.
feminist movement.
Whoa.
Which is-
whoa, 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 whoa.
which is no, I could care less.
Okay, you
One
speak.
thing
you
I'm
speak.
pulling no punches on.
You speak about it then.
Yes.
What do you? What
Ruben,
do you?
no, Ruben. We both speak about it. You know why?
Okay, I'll put my input.
You know
and
why?
You put your input.
You know
I'll put
why?
my input. You put
You
your
know
input. Why?
You know why?
Why?
Everyone gets shit.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what do you think? What's your say?
Okay. Okay, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
See, there's two different things. There's
Feminism-
feminists,
no.
there's feminists, and there's feminazis that are like, I hate men because they have penises.
Yes.
And it's like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I just like don't hate anyone. Like, you know, like just love everyone. But then when there's like people out there that's like, fuck men, and I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? And then it's like, oh, because you're a man.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I didn't do anything though. Like,
Do you know what happened? You know what
happened?
happened?
What?
There's women. So there's women claiming that there's this pink tax where women get charged more for their services. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, their stuff are more expensive, but there's a reason behind it because there's women who have specific needs. You know, they need something moisturizes their skin more. They need something for their curly hair. They need something for their straight hair. You get what I mean? And that takes time and effort and more resources.
Yeah.
And just don't give a fuck, whatever it is. You know, they're like, oh shit, oh, first they pick, no, they legit buy the first one they pick up. They're like, oh, okay, this one, because like they don't care. And then there's a female company, which is the fun, and there's a funny irony to it. There was a female company that were charging men 17 or like 17% more on products that they were selling. But the thing is that they got shut down because that's illegal.
Yeah.
It's illegal to charge a specific gender more for something.
that's-
And then here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. The
discrimination.
owners of the company are men. That's the funnier part. That's the funnier part.
Why? Why did they do that? Why were they doing that?
No, the men that no. Okay, so here's the thing. They're the owners of the men, but they didn't know what was going on. It was just the brand of their company.
But why were they charging men
So
more?
because of the pink tax they made up.
What? That's all types of dumb.
Right?
The pain tax?
The pink tax. You've never heard of the pink tax?
No.
It's this thing feminazis made up saying that male companies are charging females more for the product. Just because.
Just because.
Just because.
That's not a real reason.
That's not a valid reason, I know. I know that's not a valid reason. But you try telling them.
You try telling them that. I'm not. I ain't gonna get through. I ain't gonna deal with that shit.
Oh, did I ever tell you I met a feminine public? Ever told you about that?
What? No.
I was skating, just minding my own business, and I got a little too close to this female, and she not like ridiculously close, about arm's length. Arm's length. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And she started yelling at me, and she's like, watch where people are going, you could have hit me, and I just looked at her, and I was like,
Yikes.
bye.
Bye.
I was just like, bye.
But you weren't
Peace.
like
And she
anywhere
kept
close
screaming
to her?
at me. I was nowhere close. Like I said, I was arm's length away from her, and she kept yelling at me for a solid 5 minutes. I skated away, and she kept yelling. She kept yelling, and I was like, yikes! I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this.
Peace, I ain't dealing with this shit.
Peace.
That's a yikes. That's a yikes. Yeah, people. There are some people that are like too much. That are like those like, what are those called? What are those called? The one that's like, can I speak to your manager?
Karens.
Those Karens. No offense to anybody named Karen. Like you're probably a
No,
very
no
nice
offense to
person.
anybody named
You're
Karen.
probably a very nice person. Like
But
you're
there's a
fucking
reason
sweetheart.
that there's look, here's the thing with stereotypes. If a stereotype exists, it exists for a reason because there are those few people who are
Yeah,
like that.
that fuck it up for like the rest of us, and that's usually for
Mhm.
everything. Like, why do you think people like think like racist
Like
things? Like because people fuck it up for other people.
like feminists, I'm all for feminism, but then there's the feminazis who fuck it up for the rest of them.
Yeah, and I'm
LGBT
like,
community, there's people who fuck it up
yeah,
there.
there's literally
The
yeah.
furry community.
There's people who fuck it up there. Like I'm a part of the LGBT
Mhm.
community. Like I am. Any viewer,
Yes.
like I am a part, and we are very big supporters of the LGBT community. Diego is an ally, and I am a part of the LGBT community. And I still get offended of like people in the LGBT community, or quote unquote, that I say that they're in the LGBT community, that
There's
like
some dumb people.
put a bad name on people. Like they put a bad name on it, and it's like, bruh, like aren't you supposed to be like helping?
The gaming community. You and I are part of the gaming community.
We're part of the gaming
But the
community.
people, huh?
What?
No, the gaming community has bad people in it.
Oh
The
yeah, they
people
do.
who-
Oh, fucking toxic ass people, like toxic ass
Fucking
people on the
toxic
internet.
people.
In the internet,
Toxic
yeah.
people.
Yeah, and like there are people like for example,
And then-
I have a friend like
And then it's the toxic people who fuck it up for us greatly. Because of them, people are saying that, oh, video games make people violent.
Oh,
Dude, I
yeah.
play the most violent video game you'll see out there.
Yeah.
And I'm not over here fucking
he's
beating
not.
the shit out of people just
he's
because.
he's very passive. He's a very passive person.
I've never gotten into a fist fight with anybody in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, it's like I don't. It's really dumb, and it's like people who oh no 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 I died. No. Yeah, it's dumb. I had a idea, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die again. I'm about to die again. No, don't tell me I'm gonna die. Don't tell me I died. Don't tell me I'm gonna die. Don't tell me I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're really chasing me down here. They really don't like me.
And then, although the one, even there's people in the media who fuck it up for everybody who likes journalism. Did you see what
I hate
happened?
journalism. I have
No,
a
no, no.
passion. Like I don't like.
No,
that.
did you hear what happened?
What?
There was this dude who was forced to write an article that if Kylie Jenner got a boob job, and then, but in the article he was super aggressive. He's like, why the fuck am I? He wrote it, and he published it exactly like that. He's like, why the fuck am I getting paid to write about if some dumbass celebrity got a boob job? I asked my boss, I was like, hey Jeff, can I do an article about this? And he's like, no, we need to bring in the viewers. We need to bring in the readers. And he's like, okay, then let me write about this one instead. You know, some actual controversy about some problem happening about some politician.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
and then he's like, but no, Jeff says we need to write about this dumbass celebrity getting a boob job, or we need to write about Donald Trump because
Everybody
he's a
doesn't like
fucking
him.
idiot. Everybody doesn't like him. Why can't we do something? He's like, yes. I went to college for 4 years to do this, to write an article about Kylie Jenner getting a boob job. Yeah, that fool was super aggressive.
I would too. I mean, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's
And-
really bullshit.
That is bullshit. That is bullshit.
Oh my
And
word.
and and whatchamacallit, and he almost got fired, but everybody started giving the boss shit, and they started boycotting the news article, and he didn't get fired. I was like, nice, man.
Yeah, big props to him. Big props to
Yeah,
him.
big props to him.
That's
Don't get me wrong. Their journalism is okay, but there's people who fuck it up. You know,
yeah, they're
CNN's doing a terrible job. Fox News, even worse.
yeah, I don't know. I don't like media. Media just literally puts the worst light and the worst like ideas in people's mind, and then
Yes,
their excuse is like, oh well, that's journalism. Oh well, that's
that's
this. And I'm like,
journalism.
well, I mean, you don't have to do this. Like, you don't
You
have
don't
to.
have to do this.
You don't have
Exactly.
to.
Whatever happened to freedom of the press?
Yeah, whatever happened to not being an asshole?
Exactly.
Whatever happened to fucking like literally being a decent human being and not ruining somebody's life? Like there's literally people out there that their careers have been ruined because of some dumb controversy that didn't even exist first of all, and was promoted by by journalism. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? That's like so dumb. And the whole thing with like PewDiePie and like journalism like trying to get him, and like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
Mhm.
like there he's done some dumb shit, but then again Logan
Yes, don't
Paul,
get me wrong. He shouldn't have said what he said on
yeah.
the bridge, but the way everybody reacted to it is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, and it's like, and no, and it's like we're not saying like we're not promoting that. You get me? Like we're not promoting that word, but at the same time, it's like okay, so so PewDiePie says that word and gets his show canceled and gets
Yes,
controversy for months and
it's his
months and
show
months.
canceled. He
Gets his
loses.
show. He
He
loses
loses
everything.
a
He
ton of contracts.
he loses almost everything. Okay, Logan Paul shows a dead body, only gets controversy
Nothing.
for a couple months,
Nothing.
and keeps his
No, not
show,
even a couple
keeps his
months. A
film,
week.
keeps his film that he's in, and keeps his show. Like what the heck?
Exactly.
Like if that doesn't sound like fucking like favoriting, I don't know what it is. I don't know what is. That's like yikes, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. It should be called ranting. Rant, ranting with Diego.
This is the dumbest shit. And no. I changed it. Little Tay isn't no. What was that name? The Catch Me Outside girl isn't my most hated celebrity. It's Logan Paul.
Really?
Yeah. I have no idea why he's famous. And he's admitted to it. He's admitted to it. He's admitted to
Not knowing why
you know
he's
that whole
famous.
thing with Shane Dawson doing a
Oh, sociopath, the sociopath one?
yeah. Okay. He got he the thing about that is that Shane Dawson did it right. And from what he found out and from what he found out and from what Logan Paul told him
Didn't Logan Paul
apparently
admit that he was a sociopath? Which but
no.
didn't he admit? Yeah, he did. He was like, oh, Logan Paul. He's like, oh, like yeah, I'm a little I am a little sociopath. Like sometimes I am like a sociopath.
No,
And
I don't remember that.
it wasn't. Yeah, I dude, literally look it up. Literally look it up.
No. I'm not saying he didn't say it. I'm just saying I don't remember it.
Yeah, but he did. He said it. Like he's a sociopath. Which is like honestly like because I'm a psych major, okay, and like a lot of people are like, oh, sociopaths, oh, that's evil, oh my god. A lot of people confuse sociopaths with psychopaths. Not the same thing.
Yes.
Very different.
It's not the
Very
same thing.
different.
It's not the same thing.
Very different. Very different. Sociopaths is very common, by the way. That's very common, but it's not like a bad thing. It's just people, they're born like that. Like there's like different types of people, and that's completely fine. It's not something that's like that should be looked down upon. Like it's not. It shouldn't be looked down upon.
Again,
Oh
we
my
go
God.
back to the mental health problem. We need to start taking mental health a lot more seriously.
Yeah, we do, because people just
That
see.
whole Etika, we can even bring Etika into this.
Oh
Nobody
my
took
gosh.
nobody took his cries for help seriously. He
Yep.
said, "I need help," and nobody took him seriously. Not even the mental health, not even the mental health hospitals. They let him go after 3 days.
Yeah, that
They let him go after 3 days, and that's saddening. That's
that
really
pissed
saddening.
me off. And remember, I called you. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like can you imagine, like they let him go 3 days after, like 4 days, like something like that, days after, like really, dude, like that makes me very scared of the like the people that are helping those patients that genuinely need it, because it's like, damn, they must not really care, or they must not really be good at their job. You get me?
And I had a cousin who did go to a mental hospital, and he said like they're incredibly strict on you, and
Yeah.
that doesn't really help. He said he met a lot of people. He met a lot of different people there, and he says he made a lot of friends, and that's fine, you know.
Yeah,
But-
of course.
But there's this one kid that he met that really has me worried, because this kid, I'm not gonna name anybody, but
Yeah, no, don't.
but this kid apparently has attempted suicide multiple times. He's tried murdering his father, and they keep letting him go.
Oh my god, dude. See that those are the stories that like that really concern me. It's like, why are you letting these people go? And you know what's like really messed up? That's like they let these people go that's like that obviously aren't good, like mentally, but yet they imprisonate that, like they put in prison a shitload of people each and every single day. You get me? It's like there's a lot, like, and then they don't let them
The
go. They
prison
don't let
system
them
is
go.
legit the school system. The prison system
But,
is legit the
yeah.
school system. The more prisoners there are, the more they get paid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of messed up. It is kind of messed up, and it's like in public schools, like they don't see. That's why there was in I don't know wherever you guys are, where you guys are seeing this.
And it's not really that far to compare public schools with prisons.
Yeah, no, it's
Children
not.
do it a lot, and
Yeah.
it's not really that far off. They get the more students show up, the more they get paid.
Yeah, and it's
know?
like it's
And there's a lot of teachers who don't even care about their students. They're just
Yeah.
like, oh, you show up, great. Here's a book, learn from it.
yeah, the whole
Here's
school system.
here's a paper.
I was talking to my friend from the I was talking to my friend from the UK, and
Yeah.
they say like the school system over there is kind of shit too, but like and she said like they don't really care about like the students and shit. So it's like it's not really just a US thing, it's like a whole world thing. That's like the school system is fucked. And Bernie Sanders has talked about that as well. That's like, oh, the school system is like it's not good, and it's not only like
In
a US
France,
thing.
they're really trying hard not to get, like, they're trying hard to try to fix it, but at the same time, they're trying hard not to allow lazy people to be in the streets. So you know what they started doing, which is actually really bad?
What?
They started paying people who didn't work hard before and who aren't in school. They started paying people to go to school, which is really bad, because then that gives the people the idea, oh, I just won't work hard, so then the government will pay me to work, or I get a job.
Yeah, they need to find a balance. They need to find a balance.
They
And
need to find a balance.
like, what would you think they should do? Because I understand, like, there's gonna be a comment section, and there's gonna be like people that are literally
They
like,
really need to put more money into the school system. That'll, because if you think about it, that'll make teachers engage more, because obviously everyone wants money. The teacher will be like, okay, if I work harder, I might get a raise. You get me? I
Yeah.
already get paid a lot, then I might get a raise. And then
well,
there's this whole thing like,
teachers don't get paid a lot.
no, teachers really don't get paid
Teachers
a lot,
don't get paid a lot, like at all.
which is really saddening, because they're the ones responsible for making sure your kid gets educated.
Yeah.
They're the ones responsible for teaching your children, teaching the future generation how to
How to fucking
come back from the
do
fuck ups
stuff.
of the adults.
how to do stuff.
You know? Yeah.
And
And then there's a lot of things that school doesn't teach us. There's a lot of things that school doesn't teach us.
yeah, they only teach
you
you
know,
the basics.
No, I'm talking about life. They don't teach. They don't teach you how to do taxes. They don't teach you how to do basic things that people should know.
Mortgage.
There's a lot of there's a lot of Americans who don't know how to change a tire. I'm not joking.
That's funny. That's actually very.
It is funny.
That's sad, but like, that's like funny in like a sad
That is
way.
sad. That is sad.
Yikes. That's a yikes. That's a yikes, but
That's the crazy thing. There's people who don't know how to do taxes, and shit. I want to
then-
learn how
and
to do
then-
taxes, but then, huh?
and they don't know how to do taxes, but like then they like pay people to do taxes, and it's like
They do. They pay people to do taxes for them.
yeah. And it's like if we teach, oh my god, see that's the whole thing of like it being very complicated, because it's like, okay, if we teach them,
Yeah.
if we teach people to do taxes,
It's
then
a lot
we're
more
taking-
complicated than it seems. It's
then
not
we're-
some
then-
easy answer.
Then we're taking away jobs from the people that actually that actually do taxes and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
do we teach them? Do we not? Do we do this? Do we
And then
do
there's this whole
that?
drug problem. The thing about drugs is that we isolate those people. If you didn't know, a study has been conducted that I'm about to go TED Talk on your fucking ass. Okay,
Do it.
so there's this so there was this experiment conducted a long time ago that proved that that wanted to prove that drugs were addicting, right?
Uh-huh.
You put a rat in a cage and you give him 2 water bottles. You give him 2 water bottles, one just regular water and another one laced with cocaine.
Oh shit.
And 100% of the time, the rat would overdose and kill itself with the cocaine water.
Oh shit.
What that showed the public is that, oh, drugs are addictive, we should get rid of them, right?
Yeah.
But then another scientist noticed something very wrong with this experiment. He's like, oh, wait, this rat is alone in a small cage in a closed off area with nothing except for the drug. So then he tried the same experiment, but in a very different way. He took the rat, put him in a bigger cage, and with a bunch of more rats. And he gave them a ton of toys and let them have all the sex they want. And then as a plus, he added the laced water. He added the laced water
Yeah.
and the normal water. And not a single rat
Got
So-
addicted.
the drug water.
Mm.
They tried it, yes, but not a single one overdose. They all lived happy, long lives. That's the interesting
like,
part.
So it has to do with like solitude.
It has to do with connections. And that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize about the Vietnam War. A lot of the soldiers would just take heroin, and a lot of people were scared that, oh, we're gonna have a bunch of drug addicts come back to our land,
Yeah.
to America. But not a single one of Not a single one of the soldiers were drug addicts.
Hmm.
Because they all came back to their families.
Why would they give him heroin?
It was a drug that it's this drug that they still used for numbing pain.
Mm.
If you didn't know, there's a rule. If you get shot in the arm or leg, 1. If you get shot in the chest, no. If you get shot in the stomach, no. Yeah, if you get shot in the, okay, it depends on how much damage you took. If you took 1, you're good. If they give you 1, then you're good enough to stand up and keep fighting. If they give you 2, you have to rest, because they're like little syringes of heroin.
Oh,
If they give you 2,
yeah.
then you need to take a rest. If they give you 3, you're expected to die, but they give you 3 on purpose so that you don't die in pain.
Oh, you die slowly?
Yeah. No. You die in the same amount of time that you were supposed to die. You just don't die in pain.
What?
You didn't know about that? That was a big rule in World War II and Vietnam War.
That sucks.
You do know what a battle medic is for, right? They're not there to keep you alive. They're there to help you go out in less pain. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh my God! There's a creeper in my house.
Nice.
No, but like how? How did that
You
even?
didn't know that, Ruben?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's kind of, well, that's understandable, but then again, it's like bruh, like then why are you there?
What do you mean? Then why are you there?
Like you should help.
No,
like,
the point I'm getting at is that drugs shouldn't be illegal anymore, and we should stop pushing away people who do drugs, because the point.
Yeah, I do feel like if every drug was like legal, then we wouldn't have much of a drug problem, because it would be legal.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. What the heck? How did a creeper get in my house? Stop! Get away from my house! Come here. 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 Stupid green penis.
Jesus. Here's where I was getting at, is that people need to understand that we need to stop pushing away people who do drugs. We need to stop pushing away we need to stop pushing away people who do drugs. We need to stop pushing away people who attempted drugs, you know, because even people who have attempted drugs, we're like, oh, I don't want to hang out with him. They're probably gonna make me do drugs or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we need to start bringing them back into society, because somebody does drugs, oh, they need to go to jail. Well, what? What do they need to go to jail for? Because they're lonely? The reason people do drugs is because they're disconnected from society and they're lonely. And then there's people who will argue, yeah, they're disconnected from society because they want to. They don't want to connect with people. And that's not true. People who are depressed tend to take drugs.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed. And
yeah, people who get like on drugs and like supposedly like that is true. Like there are tendencies of like addiction and drugs, but like people who do start on drugs, like every person I've talked to that does drugs, like weed, fucking whatever, they've started because of like shit that's been happening in their lives, and they don't know how to medicate it, so they just result to pills.
And then what's worse is that
to weed and shit
if
like
you tell
that.
a doctor, they're like, oh, let's pump them full of drugs, you know, antidepressants and shit.
Yeah,
which is worse.
Yeah. Like, listen, if you have like antidepressant and shit, like, hey, power to you. It's all good. Like, it's on you. If it helps you, it helps you. You get me? But like, I don't
But
know.
you shouldn't rely on it forever.
But
Try-
there are people
look,
that
if you take-
that do rely on that like every single day.
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
hey,
If
I
you
mean,
take
it is what it is.
antidepressants, that's fine. Nobody's shaming you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, make friends. Don't
Moral of the day,
isolate.
make friends.
No, don't twist my words. Don't isolate yourself from society. Don't be like, oh, nobody wants to talk to me. Just
Yeah.
make an effort, and you'll see that your mood is definitely
Yeah,
going
but
to change.
there's-
You
but
know, or
there's-
do something else. Work out. Try
Oh, yeah,
try
yeah,
working
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Try going for a run. That definitely helps with your mood as well.
But that's the thing, and that takes me to another very controversial topic. That's like, there are people that are actually have depression, and there are people that like say they have depression. You get me? Like
Yes. Yes.
for a fucking trend or some shit. Like
No,
that's,
here's the thing that people don't understand. There's a really big difference with having depression and being depressed. There's
yeah.
a
Yeah.
huge difference between that.
Yeah. But people don't realize that. People are just like,
People don't realize
I'm a little
that, and people are
sad. I'm a
ignorant.
little sad. I'm depressed. I'm a little sad. I'm depressed. And I'm like, that's not how that works. Not how that works at all.
No. That is exactly how it works.
A
But
little
people,
sad?
No, you don't get what I'm talking about. Let me finish. That is exactly how it works. But people use it in the wrong context, and people understand it in the incorrect context. Like I said, having depression and being depressed, notice the difference in the word. Depression, depressed. Having depression and being depressed have are very different words. Having depression, ooh, if you have depression, then
Get help.
you'll get through it. You'll get through it. But when you're depressed, that's like you're really sad, but not forever. It's really hard to explain. When
Yeah,
you're
I know what you're talking
depressed,
about.
it's like
When you have depression, it's like you have
There you go.
something. Like you have like a mental.
when
like,
you're depressed, it's like when somebody. Let me see. Okay. No, that's a really bad use. That's a really bad explanation. Okay, when you're depressed, let's say,
It's like when a pet dies.
there you go. When
It's
a
like
pet
when a
dies,
pet dies, like,
right?
and it's like obviously
When a
it's
pet
sad.
dies,
Of course, it's
and you're sad that your pet died.
yeah.
You start crying. That's being depressed. Having depression is when a family member dies, but not just any family member, a very, very close family member to you specifically.
Yeah,
And
when it like,
you-
well,
Yes.
I don't know. It's like, it's hard
No.
to explain.
somebody who's depressed cries and cries and cries and cries.
Yeah, somebody who's
somebody
who's like genuinely has depression is somebody
who's genuine
doesn't
depression
eat,
just
doesn't
lets
eat,
themselves go. Their
lets
room
themselves
becomes
go,
a mess.
doesn't care about
their
anything.
room becomes a mess. They
Like-
don't even cry. They just
They don't
It's
like.
just-
It's just they don't see a point to anything.
they don't see a point to anything.
It's like and like they see as like suicide as like an out, like as
And out, yeah.
as like a like if when you genuinely think genuine thought, because I know there's jokes that's like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself, or oh my god, can't KMS or shit like that. No.
You
But
genuinely think about killing yourself.
like when you no, not even that. It's like when you genuinely feel like not living anymore, like when you genuinely feel like hey, like maybe like taking my life like doesn't sound that bad. Like it's like it doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound that bad. Like
You have to-
that's when it's like, yeah, you have depression.
But if you want to kill yourself, you have to realize that that's not the answer. And if you do
Yeah.
kill yourself, you're gonna leave a lot of people behind
Oh yeah,
who do care.
I do know. Yeah, like honestly,
Who do
that's
care.
like very. it's like it goes both ways. It's a very tough topic because it's like it's very selfish in the part of like the person that's trying to kill
Yeah.
themselves, but then again, it's like I don't know what they're going through. You get me? Like I've been through
Yeah.
there. Like I trust me. Like I've been through there. I'm not gonna talk much about it, but I've been through there, and Diego has been through there too. So it's like
Everybody has depression. Don't think that nobody has ever experienced
yeah,
what you feel.
cause people
Not experience what you've experienced, but experience what you felt. There's
yeah,
definitely been people out there who've experienced what you felt,
and
and
that helps a lot. That really does help a lot.
and that yeah.
That's like maybe like people think that they're alone, like not alone, like seriously, like I felt like I'm a victim to that. It's like not victim, I'm a person that's like a lot of people around me, and I feel the loneliest as can be. Like genuinely I feel very lonely since because I don't have any siblings, and I don't have like
Oh, that's
anybody.
actually perfect.
Yeah.
You know you feel depressed when you're in a room full of people and you feel alone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's real
There you
depression.
go.
When you
That's
when there's friends and people that love you and that like are
yeah,
like,
when there's
yo,
especially when there's friends and people who love
yo,
you
like
and you feel
you're
alone.
good and like that, like and there's people around you, like millions of people around you, but you still feel alone. That's genuine depression. And I've been there, and I still like am like there to an extent. So it's like that I understand. That yes, it's good, but I don't think of like killing myself. You get me? I don't think like I have before. I'm not gonna fucking but I don't think it anymore. Cause I realize that's like oh shit, it gets better. It does get better. And what
It
really
does get
helps
better.
and what really helps is like there are people out there that are going through or were going through the same thing that I'm going through. And it's like that's so refreshing. That's like, oh wait, I'm not the only one. I'm literally not the only one that's going through this. Like I have people that I can talk to. Dude, honestly, PSA, like if you're depressed or like genuinely depressed and like you feel type of way, don't be afraid to talk about your feelings. I don't know why. That's the dumbest shit ever of like people hiding their feelings or like not talking about it. Or like people are like ask you, "Hey,
It's
are you
because
okay?"
of society.
People are like
It's
literally
because
I
there you
hate
go. It's because we live in a society.
society. No, like genuinely, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. That's like I ask someone, "Are you okay?" Obviously, they're not okay. I can read body language. I can read everything, and it's like I ask them, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm fine," but yet they're like bawling and crying their eyes out, and I'm like, dude, like, come on, you know? It's like if you want to talk about it, it's better to talk about it. It's like I understand people are like, "Oh no, like you got to respect it." Like and I respect it. There's some things that shouldn't be like that are private, and I understand that. But it doesn't help to keep it in. Like
Oh,
keep
and
get it
another
for
thing.
me doesn't help
If you
to keep it in.
have okay, and another thing. If you don't have depression, but you know somebody who does have depression, never ever force them to talk about their feelings.
Oh yeah, no, 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 no,
No,
no. No.
never force them to talk about their feelings.
No.
Because it can be it is difficult for them to talk about their feelings.
It is. It
Because
is.
they're like not because of what Ruben said, not because of like, oh, you know, I have to act tough. No, it's because it can be very hard for that person to talk about what they're going through.
Yeah,
It can
yeah,
be
yeah.
very
And
difficult
I respect that, and
just to talk about it.
I completely respect that. But like no, I'm not saying but like as in like I'm like a counter to that. No, you're completely right. But to an
Yeah.
extent, like it's like if you
But
keep it in,
don't
if you
give up
keep it in,
though.
yeah, don't give up. Because if you keep it in,
Don't give up
dude,
though.
if you keep it in, you're never gonna feel better. Like genuinely, if you keep it in, you're never gonna feel better. Like
I'm not.
it's. I know it's
If
like
you have a
weird to
friend
say.
who's going through depression, don't force them, but don't give up.
Don't give up. Yeah, and don't like and talk to them and talk to them if they want to open up to you. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like, but and that's the thing. Like when people talk to friends and like that, they don't think of you. You gotta be like, don't think of yourself. Think of them. It's like be very
Yes.
considerate to them. Not like not think about yourself. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I built a good house. I built a good water house here. Oh man, I need some more freaking wool for. All right, hold up. I'll be back. Okay.
Alright.
You talk about something. I don't know. Fuck it. Wait, should I end the stream? I feel like I'm gonna end it.
Alright, then it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Okay. Thank you for joining us. This is the first installment of Ren and Diego podcast. Episode 1. I had fun. But I had fun. But the next time we need to have like key like questions. You get me? Or like controversial shit. This is fun. All right. I'd be down to do this again and to like have guests in. Yeah. Oh my God. Guests. Yes. Okay. Let's have Keanu Reeves. Okay. Goodbye. Say bye, Diego. Bye. Peace out. Peace. Ooh.